Hey guys, what's up? John took into this video. I want to talk to you guys about this awesome trailer that just I came across the other day. And at first glance, I thought it was fake. I thought it was fan made, but it turns out to be that it was. I did some more research and investigation to look up articles because it has so many good. It had some really good graphics that it couldn't been a fluke. And before that, I came across. I heard rumors that they were gonna remaster a certain type of iconic skating game. And if you guys said Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the original one, well, I guess you're correct. So I did more digging and looked up YouTube videos and reviews and on the web, and actually it was legit. And there was a trailer for Tony Hawk 1 and 2. That's the name of the game. I don't know if you guys are fan of skating games or so and so, but I honestly am fan of skating games, especially Tony Hawk skating games, because I grew up, playing those type of games. Me and my brother, we used to have tons of hours, having fun arguments, so and so, and that got me thinking. That got me thinking so bad that my brain still hurts, and I was like, John, this could be a sign of things to come. Because honestly, let's be honest here. Games nowadays, they're incomplete. They're incomplete, and whoever makes them, they expect you to pay, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks for currency or DLC that, you know, that supposedly come with the games. And that's why I love old games, because old games, yeah, they were buggy sometimes, and they were so and so sometimes, but they were complete. They were all there, and you don't have to pay a dime for certain things. Like, I remember playing Pro Skater 2 and Pro Skater 3, where you could play as Darth Vader or Spider-Man, and there were hidden characters in those games, but you could literally unlock them if you were that good or put a cheat in there. But like I said, like, I feel I kind of sense that Activision at some point is gonna remaster 3 and 4, just because they're remaking, or not remaster, sorry, remaking 3 and 4, just because they're remaking 2 and 1, or 1 and 2. Um because 1 and 2, I don't know if you guys played Pro Skater, the original one, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, or the whole Pro Skater series, but they were so amazing. I remember me and my brother, we used to spend hours upon hours upon hours just playing horse over and over, and see who did the better trick, and see who can follow, that trick or those tricks. And it got me psyched, because they announced that all the levels from 1 and 2, all the characters, all the music was gonna be in this game. And you guys are like, oh, that might be DLC or so and so. No, they're literally gonna try to bring us many um music albums back from, or songs from, the original Pro Skater 2 games as they can. And that got me thinking, like, is it possible for Activision to just remake 3 and 4? Because I could have, see this coming or so and so, because let's be honest, like, they remastered Crash and Spiral, as well as Crash the Trilogy and Spyro the Collection, and certain other racing games like Crash CTR Racing or something like that. I forget what that racing, Crash Bandicoot games called, but they're honestly, I wouldn't mind if companies, gaming companies in general, were to remaster games instead of trying to be close-minded like now companies are. Because I remember back in the day, the golden age, they used to they that's how certain like games came to be, like because they experimented. But now companies are rather play safe than actually, you know. Tell me, you guys tell me something. If you were, let's say you were a private company, but you also made, like, you're a private video game company, and you had this amazing, um, you know, I don't know, what, amazing, series of games. Like, I don't know what do you call them. I don't know, Professor X or something like that. Some catchy ass name. Let's say you had that series. It would be a successful series. Would you rather play it safe and just keep doing the same boring, upgrading it little by little, or would you rather make a brand new game just to experiment with the new formula and just doing like and being making new games, not just like, oh, let's say, oh, I don't know, Need for Speed. I mean, I'm not saying talking smack about Need for Speed. Need for Speed is a good series. I grew up playing most of the Need for Speed games as well, but I'm just using Need for Speed as an example. Yeah, Need for Speed is good. Like, my favorite Need for Speed game, it would have to be Most Wanted and Underground 2, and the original Underground. You know, but let's just say, you rather upgrade and not upgrade the graphics, or let's take I don't know, this member from a wrestling game called, I don't know, WWE 2K20. Yeah, it was a good game off the start, but the lack of time and development kind of like messed with it and made it a bad game. Honestly, I love, the wrestling games. I, you know, play them and whatever, but my favorite wrestling game of all time would be, my top 3 wrestling games of all time would have to be a SmackDown versus Raw 2006, 7, and WWE 2K14, because they were just so fun to play with. And they, back in the day, they used to be so fun. But now that, when THQ went out of business or whatever, it's kind of lost its grip. They removed certain features. They never did so and so. But with Tony Hawk, it's gonna be great because they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna bring back all the good levels, all the good maps. They're gonna bring back all the original characters from the 2 games, music, everything from the original 2 games are gonna be there. Just gonna, with the only thing they're gonna add to the formula is what you call it, new graphics and new mechanics. But I would like to see Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 as well, because let's be honest, like, if you play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, you play 3 and 4 as well, because that was, you back in the day, and that was kind of, my 3 and 4, or actually, all the 4 games, all the original 4 games. I'm not counting Underground or Wasteland or Underground 2. They're in their separate category because they focus on different aspects of the game. But I'm just focusing on this video. I'm just gonna focus on the original 4 games, and they were so good. I remember playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. And on this level, the cruise ship, I don't know if you guys played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, but I remember this level used to be on a cruise ship, and me and my brother used to have tons of fun grinding up the ship, because there used to be like a water slide. You could like grind up all the way top, and then you kind of fall down, and it was a fun time, you know, and I would love to see a remake, not a remaster, a remake of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 because they're just that good. They're just iconic with, you know, who's up. If somebody tells you, "Oh, do you like skating?" or somebody asks you, "You skate?" You know, who and who's if they ask you who's your favorite skater, you know, most people are thinking of Tony. And yeah, most people are gonna argue that, you know, like, oh, this and that, but like, let's be honest, like, Tony was the first one to actually land the infamous 900. You know, I mean, I don't have nothing against other skaters, but like, I'm just saying that if somebody asks you, you know, if somebody asks you, oh, you like skating, or you ask somebody who's is immediately gonna, you know, say yes because Tony is iconic with skating, and you know, it was just so great, you know, at that time and that period. And I'm glad that most like Activision and Vicarious Visions are bringing back some good old classic, you know, good games because we need them in this time of crisis, man. We get like the coronavirus and, you know, just there. But if you guys, you know, leave a like down below and comment what, you know, what's your favorite Tony Hawk Pro Skater game or skating game in general, and would you like to see a remake of Tony Hawk Pro Skater um 3 and 4? Because I would love to see a new Pro Skate remake of Pro Skater 3 and 4. And without being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video, you know, and it's just so I'm so excited. And just let me know down in the comments, you know, if you're gonna get it, because like I said, Tony Hawk the 3 1 and 2 is gonna come out a week away from my birthday, and for just on my birthday, there's another game that's coming out on the day of my birthday, and I don't know if you guys seen it, heard it. It's called Cyberpunk, and I'm really excited about that game as well, Cyberpunk 2077. But without being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Comment down below, like I said, comment down below what game would you like to see remastered. Any, you know, what if you had a chance to pick from 3 and 4, which one would you pick? Or would you had a chance to remaster both? Would you remaster both or remake? Let me know down in the comments down below. And without said, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And stay safe with all this thing going on. And remember, stay away from the haters.